Hello everyone and welcome to my home and away news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 7 Little Johnstons, horrible, Amber denies Trent, fans want her gone. 7 Little Johnstons, fans are sickened by Amber Johnston and her recent antics in season 15 scenes, and many want her gone from the show. So what did Amber do this time around? And what are viewers saying about her? 7 Little Johnstons fans are sick of Amber Johnston. With each passing 7 Little Johnstons episode, viewers find new reasons to despise Amber Johnston. It's no secret that the vast majority of viewers hate her, and many would love nothing more than to no longer see her in scenes at all. Making matters worse, in 7 Little Johnston scenes, dealing with Amber and her antics by themselves would be bad enough. However, watchers get a double dose with Liz, as many often refer to Liz as Amber 2.0. TLC celeb denies Trent Johnston in his time of need. As it stands, most 7 Little Johnstons viewers already don't like Amber Johnston. However, she gave viewers even more reasons to come after her, based on the way that she reacted to Trent mourning the passing of his father. As 7 Little Johnstons fans recently saw in scenes, Trent Johnston dealt with the devastating loss of his father, and it's something that TLC cameras were there to document. As Trent was looking for comfort and reassurance in his time of grief, Amber carried herself as though she would rather be anywhere else, even going as far as to refuse to comfort her husband when he reached for her. 7 Little Johnstons fans have long called Amber Johnston out for being all about herself, and this recent situation was another prime example of that. With the way that Amber Johnston behaved in recent scenes toward Trent Johnston, many fans agree that he deserves better, especially as he was going through this difficult time. While viewers also have their issues with Trent, the consensus is clear that Amber is and always has been the biggest problem of the two. Amber Johnston is once again at the center of a storm, and this time, fans say she's gone too far. The matriarch of TLC's 7 Little Johnstons has never shied away from speaking her mind, but a recent wave of cold, unapologetic behavior toward husband Trent Johnston is now triggering an intense backlash online. Longtime supporters of the show are stunned as Amber appears to distance herself from Trent during one of the family's most difficult chapters, and it's left many questioning whether Team Johnston is even a team anymore. The silence that spoke volumes. Speculation started swirling after Trent shared a heartfelt post on social media about personal struggles, including hints at recent health concerns and feeling overlooked. The message, though subtle, suggested deep emotional strain, and fans immediately flooded the comments with support and well wishes. But one thing was glaringly missing: Amber. Not a like, not a comment, not a repost. Nothing. When days went by without any acknowledgement from Amber, fans began asking questions. Was she purposely distancing herself? Did she disagree with Trent going public about their private problems? Or worse, was something seriously wrong in their marriage? Then came Amber's response, and it only poured gasoline on the fire. Amber's cold clapback. When asked directly by a fan on Instagram why she hadn't supported Trent's emotional post, Amber offered a chilling reply. "Not everything is for public consumption," she wrote. "Some things need to stay where they belong, within the walls of a healthy household." Instead of showing solidarity or empathy, Amber's words came across as dismissive, almost as if she were shaming Trent for being open. While she likely meant to project strength and privacy, her tone missed the mark entirely for viewers who saw her words as cold and condescending. The backlash was immediate. "You could have just said you were there for him instead of making him sound weak," one fan replied. Another added, "You basically just said Trent should suffer in silence." That's not love, that's control. Fans flee hashtag Team Amber. It didn't take long for hashtags like hashtag Justice for Trent and hashtag Amber Unfollow to start trending among the show's loyal viewers. Many are accusing Amber of using the show as a platform to maintain control over the family narrative while sidelining Trent's voice. Some even dug up old episodes, pointing out moments where Trent was shut down or dismissed when expressing concerns or feelings. There's always been something a little off about the way she talks to him, one Reddit user wrote. It's like he's never allowed to have a bad day unless it fits her storyline. Others noted how Amber often positions herself as the boss in the relationship. She acts like she runs the house, the show, and everyone's emotions. It's exhausting to watch, another viewer posted on X, formerly Twitter. A history of control. Fans aren't entirely surprised, though. Amber has had previous clashes with viewers who criticized her parenting style, especially regarding the couple's biological children versus their adopted kids. She's been called controlling, manipulative, and even emotionally distant during sensitive family moments. However, this latest debacle with Trent feels different. This time, it's not about a teenager rebelling or a child adjusting to a new environment. This time, it's about her husband, the man she's been with for decades, reaching out for emotional support only to be seemingly met with indifference. And viewers have made it clear, they're not okay with it. Is Trent crying out for help? Adding to fans' concern is Trent's recent behavior. On the show, he's been noticeably quieter, more withdrawn. He skipped out on family outings, seemed distracted in interviews, and even made a cryptic remark during a group dinner. Sometimes the loudest people in the room don't hear a thing. Many interpreted that as a subtle dig at Amber. There's growing speculation that Trent may be experiencing a mental health crisis, or at the very least, deep emotional burnout. And fans are calling on TLC to step in. He's clearly struggling, one fan wrote on a TLC discussion board. And the show keeps pushing this fake happy family storyline. It's time to give him space to speak his truth. The show faces fallout. This public unraveling of the Johnston family dynamic is creating major problems for TLC. The network has marketed 7 Little Johnstons as a wholesome, inspirational show about love, family, and overcoming obstacles. But the perception of emotional neglect, especially toward the family's patriarch, could damage the brand beyond repair. Producers are reportedly scrambling behind the scenes, urging Amber to do damage control. A source close to production claims TLC asked her to film a solo interview addressing the backlash and clarifying her intentions. So far, no such footage has aired. Amber has remained defiant, posting curated family pics and upbeat captions while ignoring the elephant in the room. Meanwhile, Trent has noticeably pulled back from social media, fueling even more concern. Will Trent break away? Some fans are even urging Trent to walk away, not just from the show, but from the relationship entirely. He deserves better, one comment read. She's made the show about herself. Let him have peace. Others believe he may already be pulling back emotionally, and that a formal separation could be on the horizon. Whether or not that's true remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The foundation of 7 Little Johnstons has cracked, and unless Amber addresses the growing concern with humility and empathy, she risks alienating the very audience that's kept the show alive for nearly a decade.